Objective Geology, multiple choice questions with answers. These are the solved question paper of GATE 2023 question paper, and I hope this solved question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSR, NET, GATE, GSI, civil services exams and other exams. Welcome to Set 2. Coming to the first question. Which one of the following is the typical product of ductile deformation? So the options are A. Gauze, B. Brechia, C. Cataclysite, D. Mylonite. So mylonite is a typical product of ductile deformation. So myelonites are ductilely they form deformed rocks formed by the accumulation of large shear strain in ductile fault zones. So the typical product of ductile deformation is mylonite. D is the correct option. Next question. Which one among the following coastal erosional landforms is caused by the action of sea waves? A. Ventifact, B. Kettle, C. Cirque, D. Cliff. So which coastal landform, erosional landform is caused by the action of sea waves? So the correct option is cliff. So the most widespread landforms of erosional coasts are sea cliffs. So they are very steep to vertical bedrock cliffs. They range from only a few meters high to hundreds of meters above the sea level. And their vertical nature is the result of wave-induced erosion near sea level and the subsequent collapse of the rocks at higher elevation. So D, cliff is the correct option. Next question. In which one of the following regions of the electromagnetic spectrum does the maximum atmospheric scattering occur? A. UV, B. IR, C. Radio wave and D. Microwave. So the correct option is UV. So the ultraviolet light is typical of is a type of the electromagnetic radiation, and UV light has a shorter wavelength than visible light, and purple and violet light, they have shorter wavelengths than the other colors of the light, and ultraviolet has a even shorter waves than violet does. So ultraviolet is the sort of the purple than purple light or beyond violet light. So in this region maximum atmospheric scattering occur. Next question. Which one of the following is the Poisson's ratio for an incompressible fluid? So the options are A. 0, B. 0.25, C. 1 and D. 0.5. So the correct option is, which is the Poisson's ratio for an incompressible fluid? So here the correct option, it goes as 0.5. So in case of uniaxial loading, the longitudinal strain is in the direction of the loading. So either it may be tension or compression. So while the lateral strain is opposite and perpendicular to it. So hence the Poisson's ratio of a perfectly incompressible substance is 0.5. So D is the correct option. Next question. Which one among the following period they belong to the Paleozoic era? A. Carboniferous, B. Paleocene, C. Silurian and D. Cretaceous. Which period belongs to the Paleozoic era is the question. So and E, both A and C. So the correct option is E, that is both the Carboniferous and Silurian. They both belong to the Paleozoic era. If you see the geological time scale, so both the Carboniferous and the Silurian, they belong to Paleozoic era. Paleozoic era is represented by Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous and Permian. So that's why both Carboniferous and Silurian, they belongs to the Paleozoic era. E is the correct option. Next question. How many independent elastic parameters are needed to describe a homogeneous isotropic material? So the options are A. 21, B. 2, C. 36 and D. 3. So how many independent elastic parameters are needed to describe a homogeneous isotropic material? So the correct option is B2. So two parameters. So that means there are two independent elastic constants. So these are required to define the stress strain relationship for an isotopic material. So that's why B2 is the correct option. Sorry. Next question. Which one of the following is a mafic volcanic rock? So A. Dacite, B. Trachyte, C. Rhyolite and D. Basalt. So It's a very simple question. Basalt is a mafic volcanic rock. So basalt is a type of extrusive igneous rock that gets its dark color from the composition of the mineral. And some minerals in basaltic rocks, they include plagioclase feldspar, olivine, pyroxene, and more. Basalt rocks are characterized as mafic from their mineral composition, as they are rich in iron and magnesium. So D, basalt is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following are copper ore minerals? A, bornite, B, pentlandite, C, garnite, and D, covellite. E, A, and D. So copper ore minerals are bornite and covellite. So these are the copper minerals. So that's why A and D are the correct option. Next question. Match the locations in the group 1 with the corresponding economic deposits in group 2. So here group 1 is represented as Vajrakarur, Sukinda, Malanjkan, Mangambeta, and in group 2 chromite, diamond, barite, and copper are given. So the options like this: A, P3, Q4, R1 and S2, and B, P3, Q1, R4 and S2, C, P2, Q1, R4 and S3, D, P2, Q4, R1 and S3. It's a very simple question. You have to just match the with the group 1 and group 2. So here Vajrakaru, so this is famous for diamond deposits in Anantapur, and Sukinda. Sukinda is a chromite deposits. It's well known for the chromite deposits, and Malanjkand. So Malanjkand is this is well known for copper deposits, and Mangampeta is very well known for the world famous barite deposits. So that's why C is the correct option. Next question. Choose the correct statement on seismic wave propagation in an elastic isotropic medium. So the choices are: A, P waves are polarized in the direction of propagation, B, S waves are polarized in the direction of propagation, and C, Rayleigh waves are elliptically polarized, and D, Love waves are elliptically polarized, and E, A and C. So the correct statements on the seismic wave propagation in an elastic isotropic medium is E, A and C. So here if you take P waves, these are polarized in the direction of propagation. It is correct, and at the same time Rayleigh waves are elliptically polarized. So this is also correct. So that's why E, A and C are the correct option. Next question. A coarse grained igneous rock consists of 55% olivine, 25% agite, and 20% enstatite. According to the IUGS classification, the rock is, so that means the rock which consists of coarse grained igneous rock which consists of 55% olivine, 25% agite, and 20% enstatite. So this goes to the very important petrology question. A, Websterite, B, Hydrogeolite, C, Wehrlelite, and D, Harzburgite. This type of questions I also did in the petrology objective questions. You can check that video also. So the correct option is Hydrogeolite. So Hydrogeolite is a type of the ultramafic igneous rock. It is a coarse grained rock consisting of 40 to 90% olivine along with the significant orthopyroxene and lesser amounts of calcic chromium rich clinopyroxene. Minor minerals, they include chromium and aluminium spinels and garnet. So Hydrogeolite is a type of ultramafic igneous rock, and it is a coarse grained rock. It consisting of 40 to 90% olivine along with the orthopyroxene, and that is 25% augite and enstatite. So that's why B is the correct option. Next question. The rock type used to build the walls of the Red Fort in Delhi is, so that means the Red Fort of Delhi is made with what stone? So A, sandstone, B, marble, C, granite, and D, basalt. So the correct option is A, sandstone. So red sandstone is a type of the sedimentary rock. It was used to build the Red Fort in New Delhi, and this is found near Jaipur city in Rajasthan. So that means the red sandstone is a type of the sedimentary rock. It is found near Jaipur city in Rajasthan, and this rock is relatively soft and easy to carve and was used expertly to build the Red Fort. So that's why A, sandstone is the correct answer. Next question. In the geological map of India, which one of the following geological unit it has the largest area? So in the geological map of India, which unit has the largest geological area? A, Indian supergroup, B, Deccan volcanic province, and C, Singhbum granite, and D, Mesozoic rocks of the Kutch. So the correct option is B. Deccan Volcanic Province. Deccan Volcanic Province, it has been considered this is one of the largest magmatic regions involving the aerial coverage of nearly 5 lakh square kilometers. So that's why B. Deccan Volcanic Province is the correct option. Coming to next question. Which one of the following stratigraphic units of the Vindhyan supergroup contains commercially significant limestone deposits? A. Bandar Formation, B. Rewa Formation, C. Kaimur Formation, D. Rohtas Formation, and E. Bandar and Rohtas Formation. So the correct option is E, that is Bandar and Rohtas Formation. So Bandar and Rohtas formations of the Vindhyan supergroup, they commercially they contain the significant limestone. So that is they are very important limestone deposits. So E is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following cross stratification it provides the paleocurrent direction on the truncated bedding surface of an undeformed cross stratified sedimentary strata? So the options are A. Tabular, B. Hummocky, C. Trough, and D. Herringbone. So the correct option is C. Trough. So cross stratification, it provides the paleocurrent direction on the truncated bedding surface of an undeformed cross stratified sedimentary strata. And here the trough, it indicates the surface of an undeformed cross stratified sedimentary strata. C is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following is a dinosaur? A. Stegodon, B. Stegosaurus, C. Equus, and D. Otoceras. Obviously, B. Stegosaurus is a dinosaur. Stegosaurus, it is a genus of herbivorous and it is four-legged armored dinosaur from the late Jurassic. And this is characterized by the distinctive kite-shaped upright plates along their backs and spikes on their tails. It's remember like a kite. So this is Stegosaurus is a dinosaur. So B is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following is the optical spectral window suitable for remote sensing? So the optical spectral window suitable for remote sensing. A. 0.02 to 0.2 micrometers. B. 0.4 to 14 micrometers. C. 0.8 to 2 micrometers. And D. 0.01 to 1 micrometer. So the correct option is 0.4 to 14 micrometers. Optical remote sensing, it deals with those part of the electromagnetic spectrum which is characterized by the wavelengths from the visible to the near infrared up to the thermal infrared and collecting the radiation reflected and emitted from the observed surfaces. And the window which is suitable for the remote sensing is 0.4 to 14 micrometers. So B is the correct option. Next question. The silicate minerals that commonly occurs in regionally metamorphosed siliceous dolomitic limestone are A. Diapsite, B. Cordierite, C. Tremolite, and D. Wollastonite, and E. both A, C, and D. So the silicate minerals that commonly occurs in regionally metamorphosed siliceous dolomitic limestones are diapsite, and then tremolite and wollastonite. All these like diapsite, tremolite, and wollastonite, they occur in regionally metamorphosed siliceous dolomitic limestone. So that's why E is the correct option. Next question. Which of the natural hazards is listed below can be caused by earthquakes? So the choices are A. Tsunamis, B. Landslides, C. Cyclones, D. Lightning, D. Lightning, E. A and B. So the correct answer is A and B. Tsunamis and landslides, they can be caused by the earthquakes. So they are triggered by the earthquakes. So that's why E, A and B is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following are the driving forces behind a plate motion? A. Slab pull, B. Ridge push, C. Mantle convection, D. Advection, and E. A, B, and C. So the correct option is A, B, and C. That is slab pull theory, ridge push theory, and mantle convection. They all are the driving forces behind a plate motion. So that's why E is the correct option. Hope you have learned some important questions and important concepts from this GATE question paper, and hope you can subscribe to this channel and see you in the next video. Thank you for your time.